Good morning, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%, coming to you from my apartment, doing the Sacred Path cards again today. Today I've selected the Peace Tree spread. The Peace Tree spread should be used if you're feeling at odds with your environment or aspects of self. The Peace Tree is the white pine which symbolizes the end of strife, the union of the original 5 nations of the Iroquois Peace Confederacy. We of the Wolf Clan hold peace as our guiding light. In understanding the role of peace in the fifth world on which we are now embarking, we must first seek inner peace. The serenity that comes from a clean conscience, a humble heart, a smiling face, a twinkling eye, a gentle touch, and a positive outlook is the goal. In the modern world where the serene forests are not always available, confusion, worry, hurry, and noise take their toll. The peace tree lives in the hearts and minds of those who seek the silent places of the spirit. So that's what I'm up early this morning, seeking the silent places of my spirit. And one of the ways that I'm going to try to get focused is by doing these cards. This is the Sacred Path cards by Harper One and Jamie Sams and 260 Native American tribes helped collaborate to do this tarot deck and this book, and it's been very helpful for me in trying to get my self together after some pretty difficult life experiences. So this is a 5-card spread, and I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards. I hope all of you are finding something positive to focus on today and getting your day started off in a positive way. That usually helps my day start out a lot more focused on positivity rather than being up in my head, worried about things that aren't going correct in my life. So this is what I do every morning so that I can stay focused on the sacred path and, have peace, inner peace and joy within my heart, and calm my mind down when it wants to get to worrying. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please hit the subscribe button. Please like, subscribe, and share. You can ask any questions if you like. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I hope you can find something helpful in this reading this morning that you can use throughout your day so that you can stay focused on what's important in your life. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this reading, then go take a walk in nature, upload this video, and have a beautiful day. And focus on the good things that are going on in my life and the good changes that are going on inside of me. And change is hard, even when it's necessary. I don't want to live my life the way that I have before, so I've had enough pain. So I'm turning that pain to gain, and I'm using it to alchemize my bad shit and turn it into some good shit. Okay, so I'm going to draw 5 cards, and we'll see what Great Mystery and Great Spirit have to share with us for a teaching. I just ask that my ancestors, angels, ascended masters, and guides, Mother Mary Magdalene, Jesus Christ, come into this reading and help me speak from my sacred heart and my own life experiences. Thank you. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is funny. I drew pretty much a lot of the same cards that I drew yesterday. So it's interesting how these teachings and Spirit works. So the first card I drew is Great Mystery, just like yesterday. Original Source. 37. So the first card is the Buried Talent card, which represents the gift or ability that you're not acknowledging because you have not sent your roots deep enough into the Earth Mother. This talent will directly apply to your seeking inner peace. So if I can tap into Great Mystery and come into alignment with Great Mystery's energy, I can tap into that powerful energy because it's an unlimited source and it's the creator of all things. Original source of creation, the void of all that is. Thank you for the breath of life. Thank you for my gifts. Eternal mystery, touch my heart. In beauty may I walk. Sacred mystery, be my guide so I can walk my talk. Infinite source, remain with me so I may always know the warmth of your eternal flame deep within my soul. Being the original source of creation, Great Mystery created all things in beauty, harmony, and interdependence. Each facet of creation was, is, and always will be. The forms may change, but the energy of creation is self-regenerative and eternal. Inside of this infinite creation that is Great Mystery, there is a vibral core or primal energy source that is Great Spirit or creative principle. The two are different. Both Great Mystery and Great Spirit are individually complete, unique, and independent of each other. Every life form has one common mission as well as their individual ones. Each life form is created to learn to be an equal contributor to the beauty of the whole. The purpose of the common mission is to discover who you are and why you are here, what talents you can use to assist the whole, and how you are going to go about it. This mission of discovery is the sacred path of beauty that allows every living creature to express uniqueness in a way that exemplifies harmony and truth. The Great Mystery card tells us that Original Source is the creator of all life, and that we are created in that likeness. We are free-willed co-creators who become the source of all we choose to experience in life. The buck stops here. We are totally responsible for all of our joys and all of our pain. In receiving this card, you're being reminded to give gratitude for all your lessons. It changes any pain to gain. Focus on your creative capacity and you can change anything. It may be time to drop the blame, shame, or regret and take charge of your life. The victim role doesn't suit two-leggeds. We are created in the image of an infinite creator and therefore are limitless co-creators. In all cases, Great Mystery will continue to confound and astound us every time we try to figure it all out. Stop your mind's chatter and listen to the source. Original Source shows us that the mystery lives within us and contains all the answers we need to find along the way. The sacred path of beauty is experiencing the mystery of life without having to control it from our tunnel vision command post. Go with the flow and watch the glory of limitless co-creation. After all, Great Mystery is the divine plan and everything is on schedule. So that just reminds me that I'm not late for anything. And when I tap in and to Great Mystery, dig my roots down deep into Earth Mother and deep within my own soul, seeking inner peace, that's where all my gifts, abilities, and talents are formed. And I don't have to be confused or worried because I know that they're there and they will remain there for the rest of my life as long as I live in gratitude and walk in my truth. So I'm grateful to know that today because, you know, along this difficult journey, you can kind of forget who you are or why you're here and be thrown off the sacred path. You know, this is the end of strife, and peace is my guiding light. And Great Mystery wants peace for me, and wants me to tap into those talents and dig my roots deep into the Earth Mother and accept the gifts that I've been given because they're blessings. So I'm grateful to be able to use that talent and seek inner peace this morning and know that Great Mystery Original Source is supporting me along the way, along with the angels, ascended masters, and ancestors. So the second card is the Root card, which represents the strength to be gained. This card gives you the tool needed to earth your confusion and replace it with substance or strength. When looking at this lesson presented by this card, you may wish to imagine this card as the root of your new understanding. So, medicine bowl, healing. I am healing. I am healing myself, and I am helping heal others. And I'm grateful because that is my new understanding. That's where I get my substance and strength and replace my confusion. And I understand that that is the root of my new understanding is healing. I'm healing myself, which I've been doing for quite some time. But I fought against it for quite some time, which just leads to more pain. So this is the root of my new understanding. Medicine bowl of healing cures, of visions, dreams, and what endures. Beyond the void of time, you bring the healing of every race. For seers and healers, the water you hold brings ancient wisdom now retold. For seekers and for those in need, your healing unguent brings reprieve. The medicine bowl is a traditional tool used by seers, dreamers, medicine people of Native America. A medicine bowl has been handed down through many generations of medicine people. It can be several hundred years old and will carry the strengths or weaknesses of its former guardians. So sacred is this tool for healing, it would never be brought out of hiding for tribal ceremony. There are 5 requirements for Seneca medicine person. The first medicine person must be a counselor. The counselor must have knowledge of how to assist others in using their personal talents, their personal medicine, finding a productive life path. The second medicine person must be a historian of earth records. This includes the creation and the first 4 worlds, as well as the prophecy of the future 5th, 6th, 7th worlds. The third medicine person is the herbalist or healer. This includes knowledge of the use of healing herbs and natural healing cures that comes from the Mother Earth. The fourth medicine person must have a personal talent or ability, the gift of prophecy. This means the medicine person must be a seer, a dreamer, or in some way able to connect to spirit world at will, as the need may arise at any moment. This is not to say the medicine people will not take all the time they need, but rather that their training must ensure that they are able to access the needed information on cue. Clarity and focus are honed to precision until this gift is fully developed within the seer. The teachings of the blackened medicine bowl come from my training with the I'm probably going to say it wrong, Kiowa grandmothers in Mexico. Using the medicine bowl to seek answers, I was taught to put a question in the bowl mentally. Then I added a small stone person, a pinch of soil, a few drops of water, a kernel of corn, a pinch of tobacco, a piece of sage, and a piece of medicine from the creature being I was calling to assist me. The medicine bowl is where ideas are nurtured, the future is held, and growth is accomplished. Many women call their wombs their medicine bowl. We never know what our children will look like or what abilities they will hold until birth. So it is with the medicine bowl, the visions or answers are not predictable until viewed. We must be open to what future brings. If you chose the medicine bowl card today, healing is on the horizon. This can be a spiritual, mental, emotional, or physical healing. Pay attention to the events in your life and acknowledge with gratitude the healings that manifest themselves. The steps towards wholeness are often marked with small healing releases and can often be overlooked. Become aware of the shifts in attitude or a new sense of well-being, and you will understand the healing as it manifests. In this way, you are assisting your future beyond the void to heal you in the present. In all cases, the medicine bowl speaks of good medicine. It is being offered. Your present task is to find it and use it to heal the self or assist others. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm grateful for that gift and blessing from Great Mystery, because I did dig my roots down deep into Earth Mother and recognize my gifts and talents. And became healing myself and able to try to heal others. And I'm grateful for that, because that is the root of my new understanding. I'm healing myself and healing others. I am a healer. And I'm grateful for that gift today. The third card is the trunk card, which signifies the lesson you need to apply to your physical body and your sense of self to walk tall in health and in balance. You should apply this lesson to your life. Self-expression, painted face. So this is my self-expression. I'm doing these YouTube videos and I'm letting people see how I'm healing myself. And I apply self-expression through the ways that I move my body, the food that I put in my body, and how I am keeping myself in balance, and I'm expressing myself to others through YouTube. That's how I'm trying to connect with other people. I eat super greens or drink them in juices and water, which helps me be vibrant and healthy and rid the toxins out of my body. I try to move my body, take walks in nature, connect with Mother Nature daily, and get in touch with my sacred heart to calm my mind's chatter down. Take deep breaths when, life feels like it's sucker punching you in the guts, and things get you emotionally bullshitty, because we all go through it. The painted face expresses the inside of me, not my nose or my eyes, the part that others see. My feelings and my medicine are painted in design, colors of Great Mystery, who created me in kind. If a tribal member had a special medicine vision that marked a change in that person's life path, he or she could be known from that time forward by a new name. If this occurred, it was certain that the new identity would change the medicine of the person and therefore change the painted face. These changes were celebrated with everyone, or by everyone. The discovery of a new talent, the completion of a test of bravery, the move from childhood to adult, or a coup was one of the many blessings of physical life honored by the people. Each person used his or her own individual intuition and creativity to create the painted face, and that in itself was an exercise in personal growth that aided the tribe as a whole. Every person carries a legacy of needed talents that will support the growth and expansion of a tribe. The painted face speaks of card speaks of self-expression. It tells you to use your creativity in order to express your feelings, your talents, or your desires. Expressing who and what you are at any given moment is healing as well as productive. As you change and grow, you may feel the need to alter the way in which others perceive you. Changing your appearance, attitudes, activities to match the new way you may be called for at this time. The keynote is that this card asks you to open up and allow others to see your medicine. So that's what I'm doing. In that way, you're offering a gift to others who may have need for your talents or of your talents. Don't deny how you feel, what you think, or what you can offer the whole world. In truth and with grace, it is now time to allow the medicine of self to emerge. You will never lose face by presenting the true self minus self-importance. So this is my self-expression. You are witnessing my healing, and it is a healing from the original source. And I'm grateful for that. And so I apply that lesson of self-expression to my body, mind, and spirit, because they're all connected. The fourth card, the branch card, tells you what lesson is needed to reach the light of Grandfather Sun's love and understanding. This card is a clue to mental attitude. If your attitude is limiting the amount of joy you are experiencing, it will be evident to you. That is, if the card reflects something you are not doing, it reveals the mental attitude that can use just a little adjustment so that you may reach farther and touch the peace that you seek. So, medicine bundle, allies and support. So I have to use my allies and support, my own medicine bundle and personal medicine, while knowing who my allies and support people are, that have healthy mental attitudes, so that if I do have a shitty attitude, I can go ask my allies and support people for, some of their medicine, because I'm feeling, that I'm lacking joy, and usually when I have a crappy attitude, it's evident to me and everybody else. So, I don't hide it well. I try not to be around people when I feel like that, or be around, people that are sensitive, true allies that are understanding, that have been through the same shit that I've been through, that can help talk me through the crap that I'm going through, and realize that I'm not alone. Symbols of connections with allies of the earth, medicine to heal us and give us rebirth. Talent to honor, abilities to praise, strength and compassion guide our medicine ways. The medicine bundle is a collection of items that has come to you in a variety of ways and represents the totems of your power animals or allies among nature. Medicine bundles were used for many different things. Accepting medicine that has been passed from an elder or another person with great strengths is not to be taken lightly. It is a great responsibility to respect the life and deeds of another person, carrying yourself in a manner that would allow the original holder of that medicine to take pride in your actions. If the medicine bundle has come into your hands today, you are being asked to honor the wisdom of your ancestors and the allies. If you are not sure what the messages are, look at the strengths that are now being given to you and count them as your personal medicine, and I do. The assistance is supporting your present path and should be recognized as blessings from your medicine helpers. Through them, you may find the courage to support the self, and I am. The focus of this card tells you that you are not alone. The path may be difficult at this time, but you're being supported during your climb. If the path is progressing easily, you are in alignment with your allies and are experiencing their assistance. Be grateful. In all instances, you're being asked to note who is helping and see if you can return the favor by supporting others. So that's what I do. Help those that have helped me. The assistance of the medicine helpers does not falter when you stumble on your path. By example, you should also remain true to others who have assisted you. Betrayal after trust is deadly. That to have allies, you must also learn to be one. So I have allies today because I learned how to be one, and I'm grateful for that lesson. It was a hard lesson, but I learned it either way. And I have allies and support that I can depend on in my time of need when I have a shitty attitude and I'm trying to reach seek the peace, touch the peace inside of me, because I'm limiting my joy because something's, eating a hole in my brain. And then I have to get myself right, dig my roots down deep into Earth Mother, connect with my allies and support to so they can have their self-expression to teach me what I need to know at the time so that I can receive my healing. And we both can tap into original source and use our medicine bundles to heal one another. And I'm grateful for that gift today. It makes it a lot easier to have a healthy mental attitude and find the peace that I'm seeking within myself. And I'm grateful for that. The fifth card is the Father Sky card, which indicates the personal freedom that you can gain, knowing you may attain personal freedom whenever you find inner peace. You may also find the courage to lay aside judgments, conflicts, or doubts that keep you from freedom of flight in Father Sky. The winds of change live in Father Sky and can also be your allies when letting go of old habits that create stagnation. So, indicates the personal freedom I can gain, knowing I may attain personal freedom whenever I find inner peace. Purification. This card lives in Father Sky. It is Father Sky's card. It indicates personal freedom that I can gain, knowing how to find personal freedom through purification, Sweat Lodge, purification of my mind, body, and spirit. Letting go of the old habits that create stagnation. Going back to drinking and using and unhealthy mental attitudes or things that knock me off my balance, that make me feel that I can't walk tall and in health and in balance. When I seek purification of the mind, body, and spirit and take care of myself and lay aside the judgments, conflicts, and doubts of myself and of others, and not blame other people for my poor choices. I'm letting go of those old habits that create stagnation, and I'm forcing myself to grow because I can no longer blame anyone but myself for bad choices, and then I have to handle it the best I can. And then if I can't handle it myself, then I go seek counsel from my allies and support, using my own medicine and their medicine to create healing within my life. That's what works for me. Excuse me. Fire of purification, steam from sacred stones, prayer ties and tobacco meld with spirit song. The purpose is to purify the body, mind, and spirit so that a new sense of self may be present on the path. Sweating is just one of the things that you do in the lodge, but it is not the only reason that you enter the ceremony of the lodge. The willow is the tree of love in our Seneca tradition. It bends with grace and does not break easily. Yellow is the eagle, male energy, and the illumination of the east. Red is the energy of the child, south, faith, trust, innocence, and one or more of the animals of the south shield. In the eastern tribes, it is porcupine. With the plains tribes, it is mouse or coyote. Black represents the west, female energy, the bear, and the place of introspection and goals. The white tobacco tie signifies north, the elder, gratitude, and wisdom. For the eastern tribes, it signifies the moose, and for the western tribes, the buffalo. The blue tie carries the energy of Father Sky, the great star nation, and all things above. The green prayer tie contains the energy of Mother Earth, the plant kingdom, and all things green and growing. The ritual involved in making the tobacco ties and the number of each color used varies depending on the tradition and purpose of each of the prayers being sent. Humbling ourselves and crawling through the opening to the Purification Lodge, we are asked to check our egos at the door, since sacrifice originally meant to make sacred. Approaching every act of life in a sacred manner is the Indian way. Willow is our reminder of the cleansing love necessary for the growth to occur. The Sweat Lodge card speaks of a need for purifying some aspect of your life. The cleansing can be gentle and healing if you're willing to approach it in a sacred manner. It may be time to cleanse negative thoughts or attitudes from another point of view. If you have people pulling you down and stopping your forward movement, cleaning away the barriers is called for here. Whether the purification is of body, mind, emotions, attitudes, or spirit is for you to decide. The consistent rule of the Sweat Lodge card is that humility and purification always make way for new life force to enter. Remember that once the rust is removed, you may shine in your own right. So I have purification of my mind, body, and spirit today, and I'm shining in my own right. And that is a gift from Original Source because of my healing. And I'm expressing myself. I don't have to paint my face today. And I'm calling upon my allies and support and the ancestors and living in gratitude and wisdom today. Because of purification, I am able to bend like willow and make everything in my life sacred and walk the sacred path of the Great Red Road. And I'm grateful for these lessons. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Peace. Mother Lover out. Have a good day.